Great to have you join me today as we're into Christmas week. It's only a matter of days away. I hope all your planning, your preparation, everything is going smoothly and that you're not getting stressed out into debt, overspending, overeat. I'm trusting none of that is happening, and I hope that this message today is going to help you as well. We finished yesterday by talking about the story that there was no room for Jesus in the inn, and so he was born in a manger. And that was a sign that there would be little room for Jesus in his own world. And sadly today, that is true of the masses of people in New Zealand. Who knows, what is it, 90% don't really have room for Jesus in their hearts. So what I want us to do is counter that rejection that Jesus faces by the masses for you and I making extra room for Jesus in our hearts this Christmas so he doesn't feel ignored. Jesus was rejected at his birth, and he was rejected at his death. The only place there seemed to be room for Jesus in the end was on a cross. Isaiah 53 verse 3. He is despised and rejected by men, a man of sorrows and acquainted with grief. We hid, as it were, our faces from him. He was despised and we did not esteem him. Some people say that rejection is the deepest wound of all. And Jesus went through a double rejection. First by men, and then by God himself, which we read in Matthew 27:46. About the 9th hour, Jesus cried out with a loud voice, saying, Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani. That is, my God, why have you forsaken me? For the first time in the history of the universe, Jesus prayed, and the Father did not answer him. A complete and utter rejection. Think about the loneliness, utterly abandoned, first by man and then by God as well. You and I may have experienced some measure of rejection, but never to the measure that Jesus did. He drained the cup of rejection right down to the bitter dregs. Then he died. Mission accomplished. He was now the Savior of the world. If anyone can identify with your rejection, maybe you're feeling it right now. Maybe it's painful. Maybe it's gone on for a season of time, maybe months, maybe even years. If anyone can identify with your rejection, it is Jesus. Can I encourage you, even in this Christmas week, pour out your heart to him. Tell Jesus all about it, because he can comfort you, he can encourage you, he can strengthen you, and he will let you know how you are 100% accepted by the person who matters most, Jesus, God himself. He accepts you, he loves you. There's not 1 ounce of rejection in Jesus and God towards you. Why don't you let that thought encourage your heart this Christmas? With Christmas, some people feel so much, they get caught into a whole lot of stress, and they stress over their to-do lists, and it really does rob them of enjoying Christmas, which I think is a great, great tragedy. Here's a question: if Jesus knocked on the door of your heart this Christmas week, I wonder if you might feel or say, I'm busy right now. Sorry, Jesus, can you call a little bit later on? It's easy to speed through December in a state of low-grade anxiety. Is that you? I hope not. If it is, do something about it. Some people get to December 26th and they say, thank God, Christmas is over. Wow. I hope that this week's message is going to help us not end up on December 26th saying, thank God, Christmas is over. But maybe we feel sad that Christmas is over.